We're going a little bit different today. We're not This is the hostile cyclist here, and we are talking today about Knucklehead Unibrow Ben Shapiro. Why this guy, people listen to this guy, I do not understand. He is just what we call the country club Republicans. Got a notification in, and this is exactly the people that I cannot stand in the Republican Party. And we're going to talk about why he's blew up the internet because of his retirement statements. Let's listen.
About this. It's insane we haven't raised the retirement age in the United States. It's totally crazy. Joe Biden, if that were the case, Joe Biden should not be running for president. And Joe
Biden shouldn't be running the president because he's obviously demented. He has no idea where he is. He can't even get off a stage. He is literally the epitome of why you do need retirement. Joe Biden, Mitch McConnell, Dianne Feinstein, until she died, those people shouldn't be running. They shouldn't be, they're not functional. Joe Biden is talking to dead people, asking for Jackie. Jackie is dead. Jackie died like 10 years ago in a car crash, and then talking about Meteoron. He's clearly should be retired. So I don't understand why he thought that it would be a good idea to talk about Joe Biden. He's literally the poster child or poster senior for retirement. Let's keep going.
81 years old. The retirement age in the United States at which you start to receive Social Security and you are eligible for Medicare is 65. Joe Biden has technically been eligible for Social Security.
It's not 65, it's 67. So they actually raised the retirement age, but he didn't do his own research and doesn't know what he's talking about. And this is why conservatives can't get anywhere, because of people like you who are going out trying to blame middle class and whatnot. And this is the issue why we can't. Why here it is, Republicans will be winning, should be winning in the fall, but he has to go open up his mouth and give Democrats a gun to shoot us with. It makes no sense. Let's keep going.
Security and Medicare for 16 years, and he wants to continue in office until he is 86, which is 19 years past when he would be eligible for retirement. No one in the United States should be retiring at 65 years old.
People for truck companies who work for physical labor, yes, should be retired. They should be retired not because of benevolence or whatever. They should be retired because they can't perform the job duties. Do you want Mitch McConnell going out here staring off into space and he's driving a 20-ton truck or whatever, 40-ton truck? No, I do not. Those people should be retired. And Mitch McConnell shouldn't even be in the Senate. He doesn't even know where he is. I mean, he's literally just staring off. These people should be retired. They should be out there, talking to their grandkids or something. They should not be doing this. Plus, trash truck drivers and all these other people, they should not wish God. They should not be out here working and whatnot.
Frankly, I think retirement itself is a stupid idea unless you have some sort of health problem. Everybody that I know who is elderly, who is retired, is dead within 5 years.
Everyone that you know, you Harvard Law School, and you're on the 20% of society. Most people are not at the top 20% of society. You can find your own entitlement. You can find your own pathway of living without having to work. So you clearly don't know what you're talking about on this issue.
And if you talk to people who are elderly and they lose their purpose in life by losing their job and they stop working, things go to hell in a handbasket real quick. But put all of that aside. Okay, so
I want to give you because I know a lot of leftists are going out here saying, oh, this is why we need a Swedish socialist system and why we need neoliberal and capitalism is over and yada, yada, yada. I want to give you an actual solution to this entire issue. The solution is what Singapore has. Singapore forces you to save for your retirement in an individualized, privatized retirement plan. It doesn't go to a government, doesn't go to anyone else. It doesn't go out to some slush fund. It goes directly to your privatized account. And they force you to save for emergencies. They force you to save for healthcare. They force you to save for a new house. That's why it has the highest homeownership rating in the world and has a higher GDP per capita than the United States. This is what conservatives should be talking about. Conservatives should be looking into, you have government to force people to make the right ideas. You cannot just give people a copy of Dave Ramsey's Total Money Makeover and wishing on it. You can't do that because people, if they make $4,000 a year, $4,000 a month, they're going to spend every last penny of that. They're not going to save any of it. They're going to spend every last penny. They're going to buy the new iPhone that's the same as the new iPhone that has no features different from the last iPhone. So you have to have a government that can force people to save for their own retirement, that can force people to save for emergencies, that has a 6 month emergency plan. You have to force people, for example, to have $10,000 cash on hand so that if something happens, their car breaks down or their house burns down or whatever, they're not out destitute in the street. And so that is what you have to do. And you have to do it through executive order. You obviously cannot do this through a democratic means, because if you do this through democratic means, people will say, "Oh, I don't want that $10,000 to just sit here. I want to spend the $10,000 on tickets to the Knicks games or whatever nonsense." And so this is how you solve this. You have to have an executive order. You force people into saving and taking care of themselves. That's what conservatives should be doing. That's what conservatives should be looking at. We should be going out and showing people Singapore and showing them why they have a better, higher standard of living and a higher quality of life than people in America. And that's it.